So let's see, this is a loadicator of a bulk carrier. So let's see all the things which we have. We have various pages on this, the initial pages, then we have the cargo hold, the fuel oil, the diesel oil, fresh water, distilled water, ballast water, lube, oil, miscellaneous, and other entries. We have the ship's stowage plan and all the stability details. We have the displacement, drafts, forward which have been out draft and trim. Then we have the stability particulars, center of gravity, GM, then propeller immersion, how many percentage, GM solid, GM fluid, sea going specific gravity, that is the density of water, sea water, then is it sea condition or port maximum shearing force and bending moments and the percentage and the frame numbers. Then total weights on the ships, dead weight, uh, total weight of including all the cargo and all these things. Then constant is the stores, cargo hold, fuel oil tanks, diesel oil, fresh water, ballast water, miscellaneous stores, chain locker, and others. And other stability criteria, these whatever report we want, we can check. We want to check stability criteria or flooding conditions, grain stability if we are loading grain, full report, trim, and printing and preview options. This is the basic familiarization of your load indicator, what all is there, which load line we are passing through. Then there are modes, online mode where we can, on tankers, you can get a direct you, live input from the cargo tanks, or manual mode or auto renewal mode. Then the first is initial for the constants, wherever the stores we have kept on the ship and what is their weight. Then we choose either we are at sea or we are in port, or which type of stresses we want to calculate. Generally, mostly we are using sea to be on the safe side. So basically what a load indicator is doing is that we are feeding all the things which are there on ship, including the constant, cargo, fuel, diesel, fresh water, everything, ballast, and it will give us all the draft, trim, stability criteria, center of gravity, stresses, and everything. So the next page is our cargo holds. This ship we have 7 cargoes. So suppose we are loading grain now. So we put the storage factor in cubic feet per long tons, or we can put the density. Then it is trimmed or untrimmed compartments for bulk carrier. So the maximum weight with this density which can come in the hold is present here. Then we enter the volume percentage, how much we want to fill the cargo hold, and with that it will show what is the weight of the cargo and grain healing moments, center of gravity, and all the things details. So you can see we enter 100%. So vertical center of gravity (LCG) is there. Grain healing moments are there for grain, and transfer center of gravity is not showing now. So same way we'll put for other cargo holds. So we'll get the total weight, then and total average center of gravity. Then we go to the fuel oil and we put the fuel oil same way. So same way we have already put for the fuel oil number 1, 2, 3, 4 fuel oil tanks and the service settling tank. So we have to put the weight. So then we have the diesel oil tanks details. So we can enter all the details. Then we have fresh waters and the ballast water, all 4 peak, 1 port starboard, 2 port starboard, 7 port starboard aft peak, 4 cargo hold and cargo. And we have number 4 cargo hold for sea water. If you're taking for heavy weather, in heavy weather we take for stability purposes. Then lube oil, sump oil, cylinder oil, main engine lube oil, generator. So we enter again the density and weight. We'll get the moments and filling level. Then we have other miscellaneous, that is freshwater washing tank, slop tank, sewage, bilge water, dirty oil, ballast water, etc. So we fill all the details. So once we fill all the details, we get we will go and look at the stability particulars. So you have the visibility of the ship, longitudinal strength, then weather criteria, loading diagram. We have all the new draft and displacement are all displayed here. We can get the air draft, loading diagram, general condition, grain stability, trim, special stresses, and all the cargo hold weight and everything. So stability criteria is okay or not okay, is complying or not. Now we have filled only one hold, so it's not complying. This is a spreading angle graph. So only one hold is filled and one ballast tank is full.